There is a quiet ache that many carry now. It does not shout. It does not announce itself. It hums beneath the surface of daily life. It shows up when the phone stops buzzing, when the room goes silent, when the day ends and there is no one to tell about it. We call this feeling loneliness, but the Stoics would have called it something else. They would have said, "You are mistaking absence for emptiness," because loneliness is not the absence of people, it is the absence of meaning. Seneca wrote letters from exile. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire surrounded by thousands, and still wrote about isolation. This tells us something important. Loneliness is not new. It is simply louder now. Today, we are more connected than any generation before us, and yet more alone. We mistake visibility for intimacy, noise for connection, presence for belonging. The Stoics warned us about this long ago. They said, "Do not anchor your peace to what you cannot control." Other people are not within your control. Their attention, their availability, their affection, none of it. What is within your control is how you relate to yourself in their absence. Loneliness hurts because it exposes something we often avoid, ourselves. When distractions disappear, we are left alone with our thoughts. And many of us have never trained for that moment. The Stoics trained for solitude the way others train for war, not to escape people, but to never need them to feel whole. Epictetus said, "If you seek tranquility, do less. Less noise, less comparison, less dependence on external validation." Loneliness intensifies when we outsource our sense of worth. We tell ourselves, if someone noticed me, I would feel better. If someone chose me, I would feel complete. But Stoicism flips this completely. It asks a harder, more honest question. Who are you when no one is watching? That question is not a punishment, it is freedom. Because if you can stand yourself, you are never truly alone. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Nowhere can a man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." Modern life teaches us to flee silence. The Stoics taught us to enter it. Loneliness becomes suffering only when we resist it, when we fight it, label it, panic about it. But when we sit with it, observe it, it changes. The Stoic does not ask, "How do I escape loneliness?" He asks, "What is this moment asking me to develop? Discipline? Perspective? Self-respect?" The ancient philosophers believed loneliness was a teacher, not an enemy. It teaches independence, emotional strength, self-trust. The modern world says, "You are missing out." Stoicism replies, "You are being refined." This does not mean rejecting human connection. The Stoics valued friendship deeply, but they never depended on it for stability. Seneca warned, "He who depends on another for happiness makes himself fragile." Loneliness is painful when it reveals dependency. It becomes powerful when it reveals self-sufficiency. The truth is, most people feel lonely at some point in their lives. Few are taught how to endure it with dignity. Stoicism offers a different path. It says, be your own companion first. Develop habits that strengthen you when no one is around. Read, train, reflect, build. Create a life that does not collapse in silence. Because people will leave. Messages will go unanswered. Seasons will change. And if your peace depends on company, it will never last. Loneliness is not proof that something is wrong with you. Often it is proof that you are growing beyond a distraction. The Stoics did not fear solitude. They mastered it. And when you master solitude, connection becomes a choice, not a need. You are not broken. You are becoming resilient.